AstroCurious, and welcome to the AstroCurious Weekly, your cosmic briefing for living life with a little more intention and a lot more sparkle. I'm your host Joya, your favorite Sunday astro girl who reads the sky so you don't have to read 15 boring horoscopes looking for answers. Every week, I break down the astrology you actually need, the stuff that tells you when to push, when to chill, when to flirt, when to be bold. I want to simply let the universe do its thing. Grab your Google Calendar or your planner, your emotional support beverage, because we're diving into the week ahead. Monday, the 19th of January, cleared mind, open vision. Monday opens the week with a beautiful, balanced mix of focus and imagination. One of those rare days where structure and inspiration actually get along. With Mercury in supportive aspects to both Saturn and Uranus, your thinking is sharp and original. You're able to organize, plan, and prioritize, but without falling into a rigid and outdated pattern. This is disciplined thinking with fresh perspective. All that said, this is an excellent day for organizing your work or schedule, making realistic plans, rethinking a problem from a new angle, finding innovative solutions that actually make sense, updating systems, ideas, or routines. Another aspect happening today is the Sun sextile with Neptune. This will add a softer, more intuitive layer to the day. Creativity flows more easily. Art, music, beauty, and spirituality feel accessible rather than abstract. This is a wonderful day to blend the practical with the poetic. You can work on a creative project with structure. You can meditate or reflect with intention. You can plan something meaningful, not just efficient. And you can just let inspiration guide your thinking. So you don't have to choose between logic and imagination today. You can use both. This day energy is calm, intelligent, and quietly inspired. It's a perfect way to start a week, grounded enough to be productive, open enough to see things differently. Today's message: organize your world, but leave room for inspiration to reshape it. And now let's move to Tuesday the 20th. Aquarius season begins, electric, magnetic, and intentional. Tuesday will be packed in the best possible way. The energy shifts as the Sun and Mercury both enter Aquarius, officially opening the Aquarius season. So if you're an Aquarius, happy birthday, this is your month. But all the 12 signs will feel the same shift. We will move from conformity to originality, from habits to ideas, from isolation to community, from past towards the future. This is the moment to think differently, speak freely, and let your uniqueness take up space. Aquarius season reminds you that you're not here to blend in. You're here to contribute something distinct and unique. Find your people, find your voice, find the idea that feels slightly ahead of its time. That's where the gold is. And while the mind is buzzing, the heart is very much awake too, because Venus will meet Pluto today. This is intense, magnetic, all or nothing energy. It's absolutely brilliant for date night, deeper connection, and chemistry that crackles without trying. Passion runs hot today, not superficial, not performative, but real and consuming in a mystical way. Meanwhile, we have also Mars supported by Uranus and Saturn, which means action is guided by both courage and wisdom. You're not acting impulsively, you're acting with purpose. What you initiate today has ripple effects, long-term one. And finally, the last transit of the day is Mercury sextile Neptune. It will soften the edges a bit. Inspiration flows through conversation, books, music, meaningful exchanges. You might hear exactly what you need if you're listening. So this is a rare day, chock full of aspects where everything clicks. Ideas feel alive, connections feel deep, actions feel aligned, intuition feels reliable. Today's message: be bold, be yourself, act with intention. The future is responding. It's such a powerful, exciting, and very Aquarius way to move forward. Wednesday the 21st, say it, send it, solve it. Wednesday brings Sun conjunct Mercury and communication is officially blessed. This conjunction happens in Aquarius, which means ideas move fast, messages land quickly, news travel at the speed of thought. This is one of those days where clarity arrives mid-scroll. Your mind is alert, curious, and switched on. You're able to connect the dots, articulate ideas, and find solutions almost accidentally, especially while researching, browsing, reading, or engaging online. If there's a question you've been circling, today is when the answer pops up. It's a perfect day for conversation that move things forward, sending emails, pitches, applications, putting your ideas into words, problem solving through research, sharing your thoughts publicly, and networking or reaching out. Sun Mercury days reward visibility. So don't stay in the background. Post the thing. Send the message. Speak up in meetings. Put yourself out there. The timing is on your side. This energy also supports quick thinking and adaptability. You don't need to overplan. Trust your ability to respond in real time. The right words show up when you need them. So today's message: think fast, speak clearly, and stay curious, or AstroCurious. The information you need is already in motion towards you. And here comes Friday, the 23rd of January, purpose in motion. Friday will bring a beautiful shift in momentum as Mars connects with Neptune, and action becomes guided by ideals rather than impulse. This is the kind of energy that asks, what am I willing to stand up for? What actually deserves my effort? Mars-Neptune adds compassion, imagination, and a quiet willingness to fight for something meaningful. Not out of anger, but out of conviction. Your actions feel inspired, purposeful, and aligned with a bigger picture. Then, during the day, Mars will move into Aquarius, and the focus will widen even more. Passion turns collective. Energy turns communal. Motivation grows when it's shared. This is a powerful energy for supporting a cause you believe in, group projects or community work, channeling passion into something constructive and shared, moving your body with others. And yes, group sports or hitting the gym with a buddy is an absolute win today. Movement feels lighter, more motivating, and more fun when you're not doing it alone. This isn't about proving strength, it's about using it wisely. So today's message is act with purpose, move with others, and let your energy support something bigger than yourself. Let's move to the weekend with Saturday the 24th. Light the fire, not the drama. Saturday arrives with the moon in Aries and it pours gasoline on an already packed high energy week. This is bold, fast energy, the kind that makes you want to move, start, go. Sitting still feels almost impossible today, especially if you're a fire sign. So Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. It's a perfect day to start something new, say yes to an adventure, run, train, sweat, dance, follow an impulse that leads to action, and do the thing you've been postponing for a while. The Aries moon thrives on momentum. It wants initiation, courage, a little bit of a thrill. So lean into it, but wisely. Because while the energy is fiery, it can also be reactive. People might provoke, tempers might flare, impatience can spike. So the key today is movement without confrontation. So move your body, channel the heat into action. Don't waste it on arguments that go nowhere. If someone pushes your buttons, step back before responding. You don't need to win. You need to keep your fire clean. So today's message is, can't stop, won't stop, but choose momentum over conflict. And now we're ready to end the week with Sunday the 25th, a cosmic day off. Rest is the assignment. Sunday arrives with nothing, no major aspects, no cosmic plot twist, no instruction from the sky. And honestly, after this week, we earn it. The planets are taking a break, which is your cue to do the same. This is a crash and rest kind of day. A slow morning, low expectations, no urgency kind of Sunday. Perfect for sleeping in, doing absolutely nothing productive, cancelling plans without guilt, letting your nervous system catch up, reflecting on the week without analyzing it, or planning nothing on purpose. After days full of ideas, conversation, intensity, action, and fire, this pause is not empty, it's restorative. Nothing needs fixing today. Nothing needs deciding. Nothing needs your reaction. Let yourself land. Today's message, the week was a lot. Today doesn't have to be. Rest is not optional, it's wisdom. Our song of the week this week is Free Room by Raven Lene. Upbeat, surprising, and exactly the kind of song that makes space for what's next. It's light without being shallow, optimistic without being naive. There's movement in it, openness, possibility, which makes it a perfect anthem for Aquarius energy. The song carries a simple but powerful message. You can't invite something new if everything is already full. Whether it's ideas, relationships, habits, or expectations, Aquarius season asks you to clear room. Mentally, emotionally, creatively. And this track captures that feelings beautifully. Play it while you declutter your space or rethink your routines or journal new ideas or take a walk and let your mind wander, consciously letting go of what no longer fits. It's a reminder that freedom often starts with subtraction and that making room can be an act of hope. So enjoy this fresh and airy soundtrack for a week about originality, community, and new beginnings. And that was our week. Dynamic, thought-provoking, and really Aquarian. If this episode helped you see things differently, make space for something new, or simply feel less alone in the chaos of ideas, share it with your AstroCurious friends, especially the ones who need permission to rest after going all in. Thank you for being here, for listening, and for staying open to what's unfolding. Make free room where you can, follow the ideas that excite you, and don't forget to pause when the world finally goes quiet. I'll be back next week with a fresh look at the sky. Until then, stay curious.